Previously on Roll Gay Roleplay.
Fairy Godmother.
Oh.
It is me, Florals in Spring, and we are here to talk to your. We've done exactly as you asked, and now we're here. And my dear friend Humphrey is being taken over by your cookie magic, and we need you to break that curse as well.
You've arrived. Finally, I've been waiting for you. I told him many years ago he just needed to apologize, but he refused.
Bitch. It's curtains for Humphrey.
Well, my deepest apologies from the bottom of your heart. And then he tries to stab the rapier through her chest.
I shoot Humphrey again.
Fuck. It was a joke. It's an inside. You had to be there.
You see why I turned him into the same structure as my house. He came up here and said, what type of architect would build this house? There's no architecturally speaking. This house is just gingerbread isn't a house. So I made him gingerbread so people might eat him.
Yeah, you could eat me, you bitch. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Do you have any idea who could possibly be doing these atrocities to your fairy folk?
It has something to do with that new bride. I'm sure of it. The king, he's changed lately. And his sons are weak-minded and dumb now. They haven't always been that way.
Oh no. So wait, that means 3 is actually not stupid? So we must gain intel on this bride to be and stop the wedding.
Welcome to Roll Gay Roleplay, a real gay, real play D&D podcast. I'm Chris the DM, and last night I beat Jonathan and Tisha at Among Us.
Nice.
It was only once, but I'm real happy with it.
Hi, my name is Katie, and I think Battleship would be really fun to play on Discord. You could just lie.
I'm Brandon. I play Humphrey Evan After, and you sunk my battleship.
I'm Tisha, and last night I killed Chris and then had everybody blaming each other for the murder.
It's also
but
true.
Not me.
That's way sus.
It was really. If you could have seen the chat, the Discord amongst the people, but nobody suspected me.
Yeah.
Good tie-in.
I'm Jonathan, and Chris and Tisha are dirty, cheating, conniving whores that beat me in Among Us, and I am not pleased. But my attitude right now does not reflect on my sportsmanship, okay? I'm not a sore loser. I just don't like losing.
Big mood.
Right. Speaking of not liking losing, what's our question?
That was terrible.
It's just the worst. Yeah, our question is which D&D class do you wish you just understood without having to do any of the reading/homework, like innate knowledge? Artificing? I have no idea where to start.
Yeah, I'll go with Katie on Artificer as well. I think I could understand it, and I would like to play it. I just haven't taken the time to read into it because it seems a little complicated.
Mine actually is wizard. Mostly just like the spell stuff. Like, thank God D&D Beyond exists and it just does it for me. You know, but any spellcasting class, like if I were to do this on my own, first of all, if I were to do this on a sheet like how Tisha is playing Edith, then I just wouldn't play this game. The only reason why I play Dungeons and Dragons is because D&D Beyond exists. So sponsor us.
Yeah.
Number 2, I fucking hate reading. So yeah, any spellcasting class, I'm over it. I just wish that I just knew how to do it like D&D Beyond.
Oh, I love a caster. See, I kind of touched on this earlier. I'm terrible at monks because I don't understand how key points work, and I refuse to. But also, like, I super don't get clerics. Like, you have spells, but also you have a spellcasting focus that gives you extra spells if you're close with your god, but, like, those don't count as spell slots. And also, if you fall out of favor with your god. You lose your ability to cast spells, and it's just too much.
Yeah. Same with paladins too, as we saw with Eve. I think, okay, and here's shade to monks. I think that the reason why it's hard to understand like how monks work is because we want them to be useful. And so we think we're not doing something right, when in actuality we're doing everything right. When we play monks, they're just terrible classes. Like, they're just a terrible class.
I think they're very useful. I just don't like how they can't wear armor.
Oh yeah, because they're very dexterous or whatever, right?
I mean, unarmored defense is usually pretty good.
But yeah, but like they don't get that if they're wearing armor, which makes
Yeah.
sense. But
And how they get like a penalty if they have like certain ways of the monk get a penalty if they have a weapon.
So you have to just hit with your hands.
Mm-hmm. Or like, not penalty, but like I guess there's certain things you can't do. Mitch is going to hear this and destroy us.
he's gonna send us all messages.
I'm gonna say something at the end. Don't worry.
Mind your own fucking business. We're dumb and we're fine with it.
Yes, this is not an invitation to mansplain. Thank you. We are all capable of reading. We do not need to be mansplaining these characters that we don't know about.
Yeah, bring your legs closer together so there's enough room for all of us to sit on this subway.
Manspreading.
I am a DM so that I don't have to learn anything about the classes. I trust fully in what you guys read about your characters, and I just look at your character sheets when I need to know something. So I could take a hard look at all of these and learn them, but I do think Monk is just the hardest. I've played a Monk in the Patreon. My character, Furk,
Oh, yes.
was a Monk, and it was a lot of reading to try and figure out what I was doing, and I was guessing
Right, for 5 damage.
most of the time. Yeah, for real. Furk was not helpful.
You can like catch arrows and throw them back.
But
That's
how many
pretty
times
wild.
have we used arrows in this damn game?
You use arrows every time you
Right,
attack.
but I'm not attacking Fork. Okay. If Kristofsky ever gave us an enemy that had a bow and arrow, then like, yeah, use it on the monk. Finally useful. You know what I'm saying? But
Are we ever gonna give that arrow salesman back their shit?
We have to get
Yeah.
it first. We
Remember-
haven't gotten the iron or whatever it is that we were supposed to.
Yeah, Chris, we need more episodes so we can kill that
do
dragon.
you know what podcast this is? Do we tie up loose ends like that? I don't think so. We'll tie.
We love loose ends.
If you ever want to hear how we gave the arrows back to that salesman, then subscribe to our Patreon, because that's where those episodes will be.
Do it.
I like our approach to this game, because we're treating the manual like a Bible. It's up to interpretation, and we all agree on a specific interpretation as we're going.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, I love the Bible.
Oh yeah,
And all its interpretations.
and all of its interpretations, every single one of
I
them.
love how loose it is and that everyone can draw whatever they want from the Bible and then enforce it on our laws.
Yep.
Wait, it just got really shady in here.
It did. It did. But, no offense.
Speaking of offense, we have a podcast. Our question. Is this our question?
That was
Yeah,
our
another
question.
That was our
We're
question.
finished.
Edit this out. I'm dumb. That's not going to get edited out. God damn it.
We have to go kill a dragon now.
And
Or
actually,
stop
no, no,
a prince
no.
marriage. No, we have to go stop a marriage.
A king
Just-
marriage.
Edit out the part that says edit this out and just keep the part that says I'm dumb, because I'm living.
Just loop it.
Oh my god, and then turn it into
Add
a
a
house
beat.
song.
Add a beat to it.
Add a beat. I'm done. Puts it again, puts it again, puts it,
Hate this so much.
That's, and then the beat drop.
Well, there was some sort of transition made there, and we started talking about what happened. So you do have a few things you need to do. Does anyone remember where we last left off? though?
We
Edith and I are switching accents so that now I am a Tennessean and Edith is an Australian
no.
from, excuse how I pronounce this, Perth. So,
Peth.
Oh shoot!
Heh.
I was studying the Australian accent from Sydney.
oh, not Brisbane?
Oh no, I messed it up. Now I can't do it at all. Dang it!
All those hours
All
of
those-
research at the Outback Steakhouse.
All that time I spent on the wrong accent.
Not Outback Steakhouse, bitch. the way I'm sweating right now.
I had so many blooming onions.
Those aren't even vegan. I broke my beliefs.
I broke my beliefs for this podcast. I went against every moral fiber in my being.
Speaking of fiber, listen to this shit. We have an episode. Did we already do the transition?
Girl, we're actually...
That was such a good transition.
Okay, Brandon, say it again. I'm what?
I'm dumb.
There we go. Okay. So, yeah, me and Edith are switching.
Wait. Can anyone guess what the name of the episode is going to be?
I'm dumb. Boots and cats.
Yeah, so me and Edith are switching accents to go and get intel on this wedding. And Florals in Spring has a hunch that the queen in mind or in question is Veranda Pasterly. And Florals in Spring has been given very explicit instructions to not attack or fight anyone or anything on this mission. But remember that Florals in Spring is very impulsive. So
most academics are.
Right.
Yes. And Edith and Humphrey are to be caterers. And Cherry and Cleo are wedding planners. Was that correct?
Yep.
Yeah, you're working with the caterer and with the wedding planner. Yes, separately.
Also, my grandma's fine.
Yes, and you found all this out by actually visiting the fairy godmother. You figured out that the flowers that grow in your hair were the invitation, and you were able to get into the house. Some mixed vibes when it comes to meeting the fairy godmother. Humphrey, or now they go by Chip.
Chip Skylark
Doesn't seem to be a big fan of the fairy godmother, and you three were at least able to have a calm enough conversation to learn what to do next, which was figure out how to stop this wedding.
Okay.
Let's ruin a wedding.
Yes.
So you are a couple days away from the wedding, and the fairy godmother has booped you all to the front of the castle. This is where we ended the last episode. Oh, and we learned that Humphrey's curse will not be reversed unless he apologizes, but Chip, now that Chip is in control, doesn't really seem to want to change. So at a crossroads there as well.
And that it's frozen. I won't turn any more cookie.
Yes, you'll keep your bare forearm.
Right.
I could do a sickening burlesque number with that.
Yeah, immediately when we get there, Florals in Spring says, "Quick change," and is wearing Levi Wrangler jeans and cowboy boots with the little tassels, spurs on the heel, a denim shirt, and a cowboy hat, but the cowboy hat doesn't fit over his afro, so it just rests on top.
Is a little tiny cowboy hat like your...
It's a little tiny cowboy hat.
Edith asks if you have another outfit exactly the same.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but unfortunately, you have to be Australian for a day. So we can't have matching outfits. Yeehaw.
Okay, but I thought that was exactly how an Australian sounds and looks. Is that not right?
No, missus. You gotta make sure you look, and then I say quick change, and I pull out board shorts and a
puka shell necklace,
an A-frame shirt, and a puka shell necklace, and on the A-frame shirt it says "Shrimp on the Barbie."
Nice.
Bloody Ripper. That looks great.
Here you go, ma'am. And I hand it to Edith.
Beaut. Thanks, Sheila.
Yeah,
you look like a real cunt now.
Should I get dressed up for this wedding?
I don't think... Okay, I'm on a break character real quick here. I don't think that you should call me that, Humphrey. I don't like it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was like a word that they used.
That's fine. But we're playing like dress up characters, and maybe they use that word, but I'm not sure if that gives you permission to use it, and I don't like it being directed at me personally. Even though I may be playing this character, there are still things that I'm uncomfortable with, and my own brother calling me the C word is one of them.
Okay, well, let's go feed some people. You bitch, is that all right?
That's better. Yeah,
Okay.
I like that.
Great. Your journey starts at the front of the king's castle. As you approach, you see an opening that is labeled office with a half door.
I tip my hat towards the door, and then I beat on it with my fist because that's what Tennesseans do.
As you bang on the half door, you can see inside, and a man behind a desk hurriedly puts a magazine away and sits back down and adjusts his shirt a little bit and says, "Oh, hi. Welcome to the office. You're here for your jobs, yes? Oh, I think we've met before. I'm Macaroni McGee. Do you remember me?"
And I look over at them. Who is this fellow over here?
Oh, yes, we do remember you. Thank you for bringing us here again.
Oh,
Oof.
maybe I don't know you. All right, never mind. I thought I knew you.
No, we did meet. I have a little bit of a cold here.
Oh, yeah. That's all right. Well, then don't breathe over there, not at me. Yeah, we met at the candy factory. I was looking at the chocolate boobies.
Yeah.
That's Ridgy Ditch.
You got this.
We did meet there. I sound a little bit different because of my cold. See, here you hear me a little bit better now. Remember?
Yeah.
Okay, but I might sound different going forward.
Yeah, we have a job here. We gotta get Sicky over here to the kitchens to handle the food. If you could get us
Oh,
to our stations.
yeah, of course. Hang on. We'll take you in the back way. All right, come on down this hallway. And he tucks his magazine into his back of his pants and starts walking down the hall. As he's walking, who's the first to follow?
Cherry will.
Actually, Cherry,
Not
you're
Edith.
probably the perfect height for this too. As you're walking, he's leading you down a dark hallway, a dimly lit hallway. And you can see that one of the articles on the magazine is Crazy Candy Exposed.
As an adult, I'd love to see that magazine.
Oh, yeah, you'll see some milk duds and some milk studs in here.
Oh God. Okay. Well.
As he turns around, he'll say, "Okay, here you go. This is your locker room, so go ahead and change in there. No weapons in the castle. That's the rule of the king and queen, or soon-to-be queen, so leave all your weapons in there. And then you'll take this elevator up to the main floor, and then the guards will lead you from there. Hang on, everyone stick out your hands for me."
Okay.
I'm sorry. You have a porno magazine there? Is that what that is? And you're trying to hand us something after touching your porno magazine?
Oh, this isn't my penis hand.
Which one is? Which is your penis hand?
Oh, I got one magazine hand and one penis hand. I'll use the magazine hand for you. I'm not going to hold you. I'm just going to stamp your hand so that way the guards know where to direct you.
Okay, go ahead.
And he stamps Humphrey and Edith with a blue stamp and stamps Cherry and Cleo with red stamps. And he's like, "Okay, now go change in there. Leave all your weapons in the lockers. Your names are already on the lockers." I didn't do it. The guy that normally runs the office did. "All right, go ahead. Go in the locker room. You can change and leave your weapons in there, okay? And then when you're ready, up on the elevator. Go on."
Oh.
Uh huh.
I mean, Humphrey walks into the locker room, or Chip, I guess.
Yeah.
Cleo follows behind and looks over at Edith and says, "All right, ma'am. It seems that we are going to have to start practicing our Australian accent. So,
Okay. Let's do it, brother. Brother? How would I say brother? Brother?
think of it as BRUV, bruv.
Bruv? Okay. I feel like that's a little off, but I will do it. Okay. Let me try it again.
Sounds a little England to me, if you ask.
Like, bruv, I need to go up the stairs. Is that better?
Much better. Coming from an authentic Australian myself, ma'am.
Too easy, no worries.
Good talk. And I give her a very cowboy pat on the back. And I say, "Now, look at what in tarnation, where are the lockers? So I can go ahead and get my locker ready and change my clothes. But I can't change in front of y'all because I'm a Southern gentleman."
Yeah, you do find that all four of your lockers are in a row, and they've been handwritten with the names. All of your names are misspelled, though.
Great.
Why?
Like backwards letters, like Cherry with an IE.
Nice. Cherie.
So I go to Cherry and I call her Cherie.
Yeah.
All right, Cherie, it seems this is your locker right here. Mm-hmm. And I give it like a knock, nice and sturdy. And then I go to my locker. How's my name spelled?
Well, it says florals in spring, but the in is like 2 apostrophes and an N. And then spring is spelled with 2 P's. You can place them wherever you'd like.
Okay. That's obnoxious.
And in quotation marks instead of Cleo, it says Clover.
Oh my god. I love that. Okay, I'm Clover now. All right, my name is Clover for today. And I open my locker. Does it open easily?
It does.
I'm feeling devious, and because I think that Veranda is going to be here, I put my Flora and Prada away. But I tuck my daggers into my hair.
Nice.
Oh.
Edith walks up and to the lockers and looks at Humphrey and says, I'm really thinking about chucking a sickie. Maybe we could just go to the bar for a couple of stubbies.
What'd you just call me?
Right now you might have a face like a drop pie, but I'm not complaining. Let's just go.
Is there a Macca's nearby we could stop by?
Okay, mate. I think I can do this. All right, I got this. I know the terminology that Florals uses. I just gotta get his intonation right. He always ends his sentences with upwards, right? Everything seems like a question until it's not.
Righto. I mean, exactly, ma'am.
I'm so nervous. Whew.
And that would be I'm sorry, nervous.
I'm so nervous.
God, that was Swedish.
Yeah, just copy their accent. There's no way there's any problems with that.
It's perfect. Okay. Bloody Ripper.
You got this.
Now, for the weapons being put away, is anyone else trying to hide anything? Or are you actually putting your weapons away?
Actually, no, Cherry doesn't need to. She's got unarmed.
Let's see. Yeah, Edith will put away her hand axe, but she'll keep her crook and just bend her shoulders a little bit over and use it as a walking stick, trying to.
You know what? I don't want my weapons confiscated, so I put them into my locker. But I do have this bottle of acid that I'm going to just tuck away.
Yeah, okay, yeah, she'll put her crook away. I don't think that I can do this.
Chip puts all of their weapons in them.
Just put my crook away.
We can do this. I believe in us. Just think of the most beautiful wedding you've ever seen. And then the best way to ruin it.
With a vial of acid.
We should get the mother of the bride.
Shade. Shade. So I take out the clothes that I see in my locker, and I am going to find like a bathroom stall or something and change in it.
Okay, for sure. There's a bathroom stall. There's no door on the bathroom, though. These are not the rich people's quarters, so not the nicest digs down here.
Fair enough.
Is there anything in the locker, or is it just it's got a uniform in it and that's it?
Yeah, it's got an apron for the two of you with the caterer, and then with the wedding planner, it's a white shirt. And all of them have little booties to cover your feet. That way you don't take in any marks.
Great. They're so rich. Yeah, ready to go.
Yes.
Then the 4 of you can exit the locker room and make your way to the elevator. You open it. It is a rickety sounding elevator, and it only goes up 1 floor. It's a hand crank, so somebody's going to have to get you up there.
I'll do it. Is it a strength check?
Yes, it is.
Is it athletics or just a straight strength?
You can do athletics.
Do I still have disadvantage on these?
You're not
You
I think
rested.
we've slept.
exhausted.
Yeah, I think you're fine.
I got a 10.
You want to help him?
Yeah, I help him. So as he is cranking on the downward crank, I jump on the crank and like make it go faster.
Nice. So then between the two of you, you can get the elevator up. As it locks in place, you can open the doors, and it leads into a grand room. Big dual staircase wrapping upstairs that's heavily guarded at the base and top. The guards will look at you and wave you over. Let me see your hand.
Yep.
Okay, you two, that way down the hall. You two, behind me, out the back door. You'll help the wedding planner in the south courtyard.
Courtyard.
Yes, sir. I'm going to kick Chip for making fun of the guy in charge.
And I tip my hat towards him
Okay.
and say, howdy, partner. And then I walk past him.
Perfect. Before we separate the party, the guard will motion to another hallway and say, "And for the rest of you, this way, to the gay agenda." Welcome to the Gay Agenda, the middle part in our show. Well, in this case, it's the early middle part, because this is a long episode, because there's a lot going on here, and a lot of clues that I wish they searched for, but that's a story for another time. First, I get to thank our newest patron! So thank you to our newest annual bucketeer, Ash Pika. Enjoy the 20-plus bonus episodes and the 70-plus pre-GOS episodes that Brandon puts out every week. Hope you enjoy everything. Thank you so much for your support. If you would like to check out our Patreon, go to patreon.com/rollgayroleplay. I actually just released another poll for all of our Patreon members to help us decide on the Season 5 office pet. That's right, I'm starting the characters off with a little pet that they can keep for their own in their office that does not go with them. See, I'm thinking ahead this time. But what that pet will be decided by our Patreon members. And if you're caught up with these episodes, I'm assuming you're already in our Discord by now, but if not, you definitely should join. You can talk with the cast, we have game nights, movie nights, it's a whole blast, so join our Discord if you haven't already. And now it's that time of the week where I tell you about our sponsor. Support for Roll Gay Roleplay is brought to you once again by Manscaped, who are the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Their products are precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Join over 6 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer for you. 20% off and free worldwide shipping with the code PICKLES at manscaped.com.
Hey, Chris?
Yeah.
I'd like to cast a 5th level ball cleanse on Hogum.
Okay. Yeah. I don't even think you need to roll for that 5th level.
Okay, what are the spell components I need to use for that?
In real world, you could use the Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant or the Crop Reviver Ball Toner. Those could both work.
Is this for Hogum or for you, Brandon?
What? I mean, I wouldn't be upset if my balls smelled a little bit nicer.
Yeah, I mean, especially after like a long D&D session. I mean, we've been here a few hours. It's,
I also noticed that my bag of holding has a performance package 4.0. It looks like there's also a bag of holding for my balls. These Manscaped boxers are comfortable.
Yeah, aren't they? Yeah, the Manscaped Performance Package 4.0 is the perfect way to level up your grooming habits. Yeah, and the Performance Package also comes with the Lawnmower 4.0, which is the future of grooming. This trimmer has a scientifically engineered ceramic blade that cuts through coarse or thick hair while helping reduce pulling, nicks, or cuts. It's cleaner, it's sharper, and it's rust resistant. The Lawnmower 4.0 may not technically be a magic item in 5e, but it lights up, and it's cordless, and it's rechargeable. You can carry it with you. And it can make hair disappear. Not magically, but you get it. And it doesn't say it on here, but it does add to your charisma modifier, because you're more confident when you're clean down there.
So attune to your personal hygiene and get 20% off and free shipping with the code PICKLES at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code PICKLES to unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped.
Yes, and before we get back to the game, I want to wish our own Brandon a very happy 30th birthday. I hope you enjoyed all of the drinking that you've done in your life, because now the hangovers get real. And everything starts cracking for no reason. It's harder to get up. I'm sure I'm selling it well for you, Brandon. Happy birthday, buddy. Now let's get back to the show. This is where we are going to split up. I think all 4 of you should actually make your perception check, and I can tell you what you see in your rooms.
Nice. I got a 22.
And I got a 27.
Oh, I thought that 27 was mine. I got a 14.
Cherry is radiating with anxiety. This is her king, you know what I mean? Like, she is in the royal place where she grew up. All these famous rich people.
24.
Okay. I get to tell you everything. That's great. A lot of good rolls. So, Cleo and Cherry, as you enter the south courtyard, you see groups of people tearing down and setting up a wedding venue. So it's going from chairs and a carpet and an altar, and then switching over to like a dance floor, outdoor patio, seats and tables type of environment. It seems like they're doing it over and over again at the command of one single person. You can see a thin, frail, older man, sunken skin, exposed bone structure. This person will turn and see you two. Come here. Okay, you two. You look strong. You strong, you two? Yes?
Yes. Sir.
Okay. We need to get this time down. We will have 20 minutes from ceremony end to turning this into a reception area. Is that understood? And you hear a bunch of just low groans.
They're not rich enough to afford a separate reception area.
Damn, get him.
I look at Cherry and I say, ma'am, that's none of our business here.
Sorry, sir.
This is the queen's only wedding and the king's fourth. This is important.
Where is the queen, by the way?
The queen is upstairs in her room, getting ready with her pre-day preparations. I think she's doing a cleanse.
Oh, that's fantastic. What do you happen to know her name by any chance?
You can address her as Royal Highness, and that's it. You don't need to know anything else. I need us to get this down to 20 minutes. Now, everybody set up. Make sure all the rows and chairs are in order. There are not enough rose petals in that fountain. And Stavros, damn it, the red carpet needs to go down and up. Down and up. Stupid pretty man. Down and up. You two grab these thrones. You each get one throne, okay? These are for the special, the best man and the other woman. I forget what the best woman, whatever. That chair is for Lord Scott, and that chair is for Lady Michelle. So you each grab one of them, and your job is to put it in place and then remove it. And then when you remove it from sight, then you go back and get as many chairs as you can and get them the fuck out of here, okay?
Yes, thumbs up.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Got it.
We're going to do it one more time. Stavros, I swear to God. Up and down. Hear me? Okay. I'm going to time it. Ready? Go.
I do backflips to the thrones, to one of the thrones, and I put it down.
Acrobatics, please.
Yeah, okay. 7. It's the fucking spurs on my boots. As I go to the throne, I remember that Fairy Godmother gave us glasses, so I put them on to communicate with her. And while I'm by the throne, I say, Fairy Godmother, if you can hear me now, the queen is upstairs in her room, in her throne room, and we are to address her as her Royal Highness. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, that's something.
We will begin gathering intel on this here wedding day.
Yes, and remember, just under the radar. Don't make a big scene. Just under the radar. Okay?
So don't do backflips.
If you could do less backflips, plus watching it makes me a little dizzy.
All right, roger that. So then I grab the chair, and I run it over to where it needs to be.
Cherry hear the don't draw attention to yourself thing? Or is that
you heard it the first time she said it at least.
Okay, so I shouldn't turn into a giant slobbering wolf to carry as many chairs as I can. Okay. Yes, she's just a strong little girl then. She's just picking up the chair.
Cool. As you're doing that, you can see everyone else is working just as hard around you, trying to clear the area. And after everything's been cleared, you can see tables being brought out and the chairs being moved to over where the tables are at. A dance floor is being pieced together. All of this happening in a very quick time period. And the wedding planner will go, time, 22 minutes. You are all incompetent. I need it changed back. I need it done in the next half hour so you can take a little break if you need to. 30 minutes, this needs to be put exactly back. The queen's going to look over everything. So that means that in 30 minutes, I want to see what the wedding will look like, and none of you be present. Okay, the queen does not need to see your faces. She needs to see her wedding and focus on the venue. Once we get her approval, you all don't be here for it, okay?
I reckon we need to be out of sight, out of mind. By the way, what was your name again, sir?
Oh, my name? Bride. No relation.
Okay.
The old man in charge of us is named Bride.
Can I just do like a recollection of memory check? Does this person look familiar to me?
Sure. You want to do a history check?
I don't know, like something.
Sure. Go
That's
for
a
it.
whole ass 7. Why am I rolling 7s?
It's like a new old man to you.
Can Cherry help? Or roll?
Yeah, you can roll too.
History?
Why would there be a relation between someone named Bride and someone who is a bride?
I thought it was funny.
It's pretty good.
Thank you. History's fine, Cherry.
Got a fucking 6.
Looks like a new old man to you. Yep.
Yep.
No one. You don't recognize this person.
Also, mister, if you want your people to work a little better for you, you catch more bees with honey. So maybe, you cool it on insulting us and call us incompetent.
I am the premier wedding planner in this world. I know what I'm doing, and this is not competence.
Ooh.
I look at him and I say, well, I'm not here to argue with the premier wedding planner of Fairy World, but I also say that due to your arrangement of this wedding, and I look at the people and then I look back at him and I say, they'd probably work better once again if you talk nice. Just a little advice and a warning.
Since you like to talk so much, I'm going to go take my break. And you make sure that this looks like the wedding it should be in the next 30 minutes, okay? You do your little honey sugar trick and be nice to everybody and get it done. And if it's not, I'll blame you.
What? Why?
All right. Well, you can skedaddle on then. And I get to work with the people. And I just want to give them all flowers from my hair.
That's very nice of you. Bride, the wedding planner, will walk away, lighting up a cigarette as he walks.
And as I'm handing out flowers to people, do I see anyone that kind of like looks like they've been here for a long time? I don't know, like maybe the head of the assistants.
I think what you can tell is this is an eclectic group from all sorts of places. A lot of these people have just been assigned the role similar to you, where they're not from the castle, but they're just doing what they've been told to do.
Okay. I hand one to one person and I say, get a load of that guy over there, Bride. He's quite a character, ain't he?
Yeah, he's a real piece of work.
So tell me, what made you want to be part of the wedding and helping?
The invitation said we had to. Report to the office, find your job, and then do it.
The king's been married 4 times. Is that how every wedding goes? We all have to help?
No. First time I've helped. First time I've been here, too, so it's kind of nice to get an invite.
And tell me, have you met the queen yet? I mean, we've been tearing down and building up for so long. I'm sure you've seen her at least once.
No, she likes to look through that window up there, but she doesn't actually open the window. She just peers through the curtains.
Yeah, and I point to the window. I say, that window right there, huh?
Yeah, the one up there. That one right up there. So that she can see. She's probably watching us right now.
She a ghost?
And I look directly in the window. Do I see anyone?
No, you see a closed curtain at the window.
I say, so thank you for this information. We got about 30 minutes so that before we gotta listen to Bride yell bitch at us again. Maybe I'm gonna go take a quick little break and I'll see y'all back in a little bit. I want to go to her door. I want to open that door and see who the queen is.
Okay. The only way that you saw to get upstairs was a heavily guarded staircase, and that's the guy that told you to go into the back.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I'm going to turn invisible.
Oh, you can turn invisible.
I can turn invisible. So Cherry still has her cape on underneath everything. It's kind of a weird look, but she's made it look like a kind of skirt or something. And she is going to use the invisibility spell that is kind of built into it.
Okay.
As you say that, I say, all right, Cherie Chapeau, I'm going to create a distraction for you.
I can be the distraction. Wasn't that the plan? I'd be a distraction and then you'd go in?
Oh, perfect.
It'd be like invisible and like a ghost or something. And then they're going to be like, there's someone there. And then they will look for them. And then they will be away from the door. And then you can go into the door and look.
Yes.
Yes. Excellent job. Excellent plan. She goes for a high five.
And I kneel down. Oh, wait, no, we're like the same height. I give her a high five. I'm sorry, speaking with this country accent is making me think I'm tall.
That's so funny.
So I say, yeehaw, give her a high five. And I say, let's get started then. Mm-hmm.
Actually, I am going to double check. So the thing is as soon as I attack someone, it doesn't work anymore. The invisibility spell disintegrates. So I am translucent. I'm going to go kind of further down the hallway, kind of like where there's an intersection to different doorways and stuff, and start like knocking things over and clanging and yelling.
Okay.
Gonna marry her. No one can stop me. The king isn't more powerful, and slanderous, blasphemous things about the king, and he's a bad king, and we shouldn't pay taxes, and I'm destroying this Price's artwork. Does it work?
Why don't you roll deception for me?
Okay. With advantage. Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that.
It's a 14.
Okay.
If it fails, I can reroll.
I think that it succeeds enough in what you're doing. So the guards at the bottom of the stairs hear this and look up to the guards at the top of the stairs and just kind of motion to them that they're going to go check something out. And they start going down the hallway where you're making noise.
Okay.
So you've now got the bottom of the staircase unguarded. There are still guards at the top of the stairs, though.
Great. I am going to pull out Emma. I say, Emma, I need you to be a distraction for me. Tell them that the courtyard is in shambles, and we need all hands on deck. And this is the order from Brad. And and as I'm telling her that to go talk to the guards, I cast Pass Without Trace on myself.
Very nice. Then yeah, let's do it again. Roll me deception.
A 25.
Nice.
Now roll stealth. I know you got Pass Without Trace on, but roll it just in case, because they're going to have to run pretty close by you.
So that's 8 plus 10 is 18.
Okay, I'm good with that. So Emma flies up and tells the guards there's chaos in the courtyard. They must come now. The guards go, yeah, that sounds about right. We take orders from fairies sometimes, right? Yeah, I think so. What is it, Tombsday? Or from... Yeah, the fairy thing. Okay, let's go. And the guards rush down the stairs, running to the back courtyard, and run just past you, Cleo, but they don't notice you. You've successfully hidden yourself behind a pedestal with a vase on it. As you're poised behind the vase, the fairy godmother will chirp in your ear and say, ooh, those flowers are different. Those aren't from my world. The ones in the vase there. Can you just grab one of them for me?
I grab one and then I take the rest of the flowers that are in that vase and I stick some of them in my hair.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm going to run up the stairs to the door, and I'm also going to cast non-detection. So for the duration, you hide a target that you touch from divination magic. So that target can't be targeted by any divination magic or perceived through magical scrying sensors.
Okay. Then here's what we'll do. You will head up the stairs. You'll peek your head around the corner and see there's just 2 hallways. You can assume to go left based on where the courtyard was. Just as you're walking around and peek your head around the corner, someone smashes into you. And we will pick this up in just a second. First, we're going to go to the kitchen.
Oh.
Okay.
So, Edith and Humphrey, you are going to be helping the caterer. So, as you are told by the guard, you go down a hall into an octagonal kitchen. The entirety of the perimeter is counter space, sinks, and there's 2 islands in the middle that you can work off of. There is one lone man in there working a very large mortar and pestle, adding some things into it and grinding it. Oh, hi. You're my help, right?
Yes.
Chip holds up their whisk.
Awesome. Oh, good. You're prepared. You are a cookie. Cool. Here's what I need. Here, if one of you can crush all the pineapples, and then after that, if you could crack and lick the walnuts. Wait, not the thing where they go in half.
Crack and leak.
Yeah, crack and lick. Whatever makes the walnuts half things. Half nut, half walls.
You want us to... Are we licking a crack?
No, make them look like this. And he holds up a bunch of chopped walnuts.
All right, listen, I can't be arsed to carry around like a pork chop. You want us to leak these? My tongue isn't that strong.
To make them look like this. So crack... Okay, if nuts are too hard for you, then...
Got
how
it,
about
boss.
you just...
Walks over to the apples and starts smashing them with his fist on the table.
Not the apples, the penny apples.
The what?
The penny apples.
What's a penny? What's it?
The penny
a
apple,
what?
the spiny one. The penny apple, the spiny one with the tree on the top. The yellow one.
It slowly is continuing to smash the apples while making direct eye contact.
Oh, God, not the penny apple. The penny apple. And he holds up a pineapple. Penny apple.
Oh my god.
Would it be easier for you to chop the bananas?
I don't think I like you very much.
I also have brostries that you could chop.
No, Chip walks over to the pineapples and starts hitting them.
Great. Thank you. You're helping me with dessert. We're going to make it, well, I'll make it tonight, but this is really helpful. So thank you. Go ahead and
Forgive me. I have a bit of a cold, so my voice may sound a bit funny now here. So I consider myself a purveyor of fine meats. Would you like me to do something with meat, sausages, perhaps?
maybe after this, the dessert's going to take the longest for me to make. It has to set overnight. So just
Listen, I'm not here to fuck spiders. I am here to take care of the meats.
fuck spiders.
I don't. You get in terminology, but I don't know if that accent's right.
I'm an actor, okay? I do many accents, so this may change as we go on. I am, my accent when I took this job was different. Right, Mr. Can't say words correctly?
Chucky. The name's Chucky.
Chucky. Beaut of a name.
Thanks. Yeah.
What can I do with meats?
You sure you can't just cut up some brostries for me? And then I'll find you something with meat after that?
You little bee. I suppose.
Okay, thanks. Once you chop all of this or crush whatever, once you get them all small little pieces, put them in these containers and throw them in the big walk-in cooler over there. And he points to a door on the wall.
So I'm supposed to use my tongue to cut these in half.
Terrible.
How do I do that? Look at this tongue. And she sticks out her tongue all the way. Ah.
Chip also sticks out their tongue. Ah.
Wait, what's your tongue made out of?
Ah!
I think it's a Laffy Taffy. Not Laffy Taffy. What's the I guess Laffy Taffy works.
Yeah.
It's a pink Laffy Taffy.
Airheads.
Airhead works too. I was gonna say fruit roll up, but I guess really all of the. It's like a mushed together combination of all of these candies.
It's like when you leave a fruit snack bag out in the sun for too long.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Great.
disgusting.
He'll just say, okay, cool. I'm gonna keep doing my thing, and you guys do that. And then when you're done, put it in there, and I will find you something with meat. Though this might take you a while.
Yes. Purveyor of fine meats.
Yeah. I purveyed some fine meats too.
And she points to herself.
At least this is a fun kitchen. All right, good. I'm glad you guys are conversational. Suddenly, an intercom message comes through the kitchen. Chucky! It is I, Prince 3. I am in need of some sustenance. I need a bowl of grain. I need some of the sweet, sweet fruits. And some chocolate sauce, because I am going to Pound Town upstairs.
Horrible.
Prince 3.
I know that guy.
Man, you could be less graphic. Yeah, I can get you some stuff. Dumbwaiter, okay? I don't mind what you call yourself. Just get me my chocolate sauce.
How long ago did you write that?
Shut up. It was improv. That was improv. Thank you.
Do not believe that.
That was. I am so proud of myself too.
Wait, I'm having a heart attack from the second-hand embarrassment.
All right, you two just keep cutting away at your fruit. I'm gonna go deliver him his sex fruit.
We can do that.
No, you're not allowed upstairs. I'm just gonna use the dumbwaiter, and that way he can go get it himself.
Hey, shot behind. I'm walking here. You see Humphrey's got all the knives in the kitchen in their hands. Chip has all the knives, and they're walking around.
Oh, God. Okay.
Edith really wants to be inside that dumbwaiter.
Can I distract with the knives while Edith climbs in the dumbwaiter?
Jesus Christ.
Chip is pretending to be clumsy and dropping all the knives.
Give me these fruits and go take care of that guy over there, and I'll put the fruits in the dumbwaiter.
Hey, who greased up these knives?
Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, that's... Fuck.
She just rips the fruits out of his hand.
Okay, roll me persuasion.
Could I give her a help action?
I have a +7 to persuasion.
That
but
just means you
I
can't
rolled
roll
a
in that one.
I got a 13.
Yeah, why don't you roll a performance then, Humphrey? Chip.
I got a 15.
Okay. I think between the two of that and your forcefulness with poor Chucky, he'll just say, okay, the dumbwaiter's right around the corner here, okay? So just go out this door, He'll be right there. Send the food up. You have to raise it for him. He doesn't know how to do it, but he'll open the door on his end, okay? And you,
Okay.
with the knives. Okay, just put him down.
I keep pressing the sides of these knives on the bear strawberries, and they're smushing. They're not. How do I?
Yeah, we'll go over some knife. Here's how we use them, okay? How about one at a time, too? Just give me, 6 right now.
I mean, I guess you're the chef.
And Chucky will begin helping Humphrey. Edith, you can leave as instructed, and you do see a small dumbwaiter in the wall. It is only 1.5 feet square. By looking at it, probably not something you're going to fit in.
Oh. She tries to shove her own body inside of it anyway.
Great.
What does she look like?
I don't know. Roll me a strength check. Let's see how hard you push.
8.
You want to go? How do you want to start this? Head first, butt first, foot first?
Butt first.
Butt first. Great. So here's what happens. You put the food on the ground, and then in order to get yourself in there first, and you begin to back yourself in, squeezing ever so slightly. Once you realize that you cannot fit, you're stuck.
Oi! Can somebody help me? Oi!
Well, Chip turns to Edith and goes, "Hey, that's what you're being a real dumb waiter." That was improv.
That was
I'm-
fuck you.
Such a drongo.
Chucky will run off to the dumbwaiter and just, okay, this is, oh my God, where do they find these people? Okay, you grab one arm, I'll grab the other, put your foot against the wall, and we'll pull her out, okay?
You got it, boss.
All right, 1, 2, 3. We will not make you roll for that and just say you were able to successfully pull Edith out of the dumbwaiter. Chucky will then grab the fruit and chocolate sex sauce and put it in the dumbwaiter and say, look, it was really simple. It goes like this. And then he starts pulling on a rope. And you can hear it kind of pulleying itself up. And you'll hear a slight thud. And he'll say, okay, just leave it there. Prince 3 will get it. Back to your work. Actually, can I leave you guys alone for just 2 minutes? I'm going to go have a quick break. And I'm going to scream in a pillow. Okay?
Yeah, we're fine on our own. And Chip's picking a bunch of knives off the floor.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No worries.
Okay, if I don't see it, it's not my responsibility, so I'll be back in a few. And Chucky will
Sweet.
leave.
Are we gonna go check on Prince 3 and see if he can help us?
Yeah. Now that we know he's here, we should go up there and see what he knows about his future mother-in-law. Or wait, is that what it's called? I don't know. Future stepmother?
Future.
Marriage is a scam. Oh, let's go.
Let's go. Yeah. And we just try to run upstairs.
Yeah, can we head out the door and look for a staircase?
Yeah, you all saw the same one staircase, and as of right now, yeah, as you leave the kitchen and go back down the hallway towards that same grand staircase that you saw, you see 2 guards being led by Emma out the back door, rushing by you.
Emma!
From down the hall, you see Cleo running up the stairs. Right now you have an empty staircase, and you just saw the very tail end of what they did.
Do they see me being invisible?
No, I'd say you're on the other side of the castle, kind of leading guards around at this point.
Nice.
Wait, are you headed up there to check on Prince 3?
Cleo is already upstairs. You missed him.
Wait, are you headed up there to check on Prince 3?
Shh! Be quiet. Be quiet, Humphrey.
I would probably say they probably didn't see me because apparently I'm veiled in shadows.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Then I think we would have probably just run upstairs.
That's fair.
Great. As the 2 of you are making your way up the stairs, you hear a collision and a "ooh," as well as a sound, whatever sound Cleo makes when they hit the ground.
Yeehaw.
Yep.
Classic.
So you hear a little collision. Cleo, you shake your head and look up and realize it is Prince 3 that you have run into. He is in nothing but a wrapped towel around his underside. Very small, like a washcloth, not a full towel. Small towel.
I hate you.
He says, oh, I did not expect to run into you here.
Is there any chocolate sauce on him?
Nah, he has not gotten it yet.
I say, I do not know who you are, sir. I'm on a mission from Brad, the wedding planner, and I'm supposed to grab some things from the upper floor here. So that's what I'm gonna do. Farewell and yeehaw.
Now you cannot go down this hallway. This is for royalty only. I thought I knew you, but maybe I don't. My mistake. But I will definitely need to ask you to stop and leave.
I grab Prince Three's face. I look him in his eyes and I say, I have important things to do on behalf of your future stepmother and Bride, the wedding planner. And as I say that, I need Prince 3 to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. We know a few things about Prince 3, and wise is not one of them.
Great.
13.
You failed. You are now under my charm spell.
Oh my god. Great.
I say, thank you very much. Thank you. You go ahead and grab your chocolate sex sauce, and I will go ahead and make sure that I grab the required things for the queen and Brad. Yeehaw. And I walk past him.
Well, since he's charmed, he will continue over to the dumbwaiter and get his goodies.
When they are 30 feet away, the charm wears off, and then they realize that they have been charmed.
Then here's what I think will happen. Prince 3 will reach the dumbwaiter as you start making your way down the hall. Humphrey, you can make your way to the top of the stairs at this point, just behind them. And Prince 3 will suddenly realize what happened. Edith and Humphrey, are you trying to stay out of sight?
No.
No.
Okay. Oh, you two. What are you doing here?
We're trying to gather. I'm sorry. I'm doing an accent. We're trying to gather information on the queen, the future queen.
Yeah, we're here to give you sex chocolate and also end your parents' wedding.
Possibly.
I have got my sex chocolate. Here it is in my tray, but I do not need you to stop this wedding.
Why not?
My dad is happy. That is all that matters to me.
Is he legitimately happy? Or is he just under a spell?
Well, you had a change of heart. What happened to before?
Well, his people told my people to tell me that my father's happy, and I believe him.
You believe his people? Or your people?
I believe them all. My life has been great since I've come back here.
I'm sure it has. I think you found your true love.
Can we
But
see your true love? Are they in that room?
Oh, he is not clothed right now.
what is his name?
His name is Miguel. Have you not met him? I thought you
Oh,
did,
yes.
but my memory is not good.
We did meet Miguel. Okay, so this is what we need to do. Okay, we believe that there is something going on with the future queen. She is tricking people.
That does not sound like the person my dad would marry.
Exactly. This is why we need to fix whatever is going on. We just need some information, okay? So let's go. Then we'll go to your room and we'll just have a talk. If you think that she's good, then she's good, and then we'll just go from there.
Oh, I don't think my room is ready for guests.
That's okay. We plug our nose like this, and she pinches her nose.
Also, we're hired on the cleaning crew, so we're supposed to come in here and clean up. That's what we were told.
Oh, I am not done using the room yet. We came back here and Miguel taught me how to play Magic the Gathering. The longer we played, the harder the game got. And so did talking. And so did I. And then we have been tongue wrestling ever since, because that is easy and does not require my brain to work.
But if you clean a little bit as you go, it makes the easier clean at the end.
That's true.
Right.
Good point.
Maybe I'm not being clear. We're fucking everywhere. On everything. All over the place. And I'm not done with it.
Can you take a 5-minute break from fucking so we can have a short conversation while we clean up a little bit? Please.
How about I go back to my fuck den and you guys do whatever you're doing and I'll forget I saw you.
Hydration is important.
You know,
That is what the chocolate sauce is for.
The chocolate is not. No. So
okay, let's get out of here. Go ruin his dad's wedding, even though he doesn't want us to.
All right, Chip. All right, well, yes. So just pretend like you never saw us. You don't know who we are. You heard a bunch of different accents, and you're confused, right? You didn't see us. We're just cleaning people. All right.
Just keep fucking.
Keep
We're not
fucking.
gonna. No one's gonna talk to you. Go in your room.
Yes, I am convinced I have not seen any of you. All of you sound different than I remember. I am confused. Might be sex brain. Speaking of brains, I will be back.
Oh.
Such a drongo over there. Such a drongo.
Yeah, he's a right C word.
Prince 3 will run off into his room, shut the door, and you hear from behind the door, I got the chocolate sauce, and now I am naked.
Okay, so how do we... I don't want to stand close to this door anymore.
I love these like Twitter status updates he provides.
I'm living. Can I start opening the doors?
Yeah, for sure. As you're making your way down the hall, why don't you roll a perception check? And actually, Edith and Humphrey, you can do the same thing, since you're in the same hallway, but different distances.
I rolled a 14 on perception.
I got a 6.
Girl.
I have a negative
we're-
2 perception.
15.
I was going to say, we've all been like not rolling well.
Okay. So what you see is that there are doors marked 1, 2, and 3 in the hallway. 3, of course, went into the third door. And then at the very far end of the hallway, there are 2 guards standing at attention, looking down the hall. You can assume that's the door you want to enter, Cleo, but you have 2 guards in front of it.
I look at Edith and Humphrey and I say, all right, friends. Now watch me work. Yeehaw.
Oh, fuck. I didn't see you there.
I stealth again.
Cool.
So 29.
Yep. Okay.
I have the vial of acid and I launch it down the other side of the hallway. Now scream. And I tell that to Edith and Humphrey.
You want us to spit a dummy?
Is that... sorry, ma'am. I don't know that one.
She just starts
Humphrey
screaming
screaming,
and
yeah.
throws her body. She starts screaming, throws her body on the ground, and like punches the floor.
Humphrey summons their hammer and just starts hitting the walls and screaming.
Great.
Chip. Humphrey's not here. There is only Zool.
The 2 guards will see this, and one of them will bang on the door 3 times before leaving. The 2 of them rush towards Edith and Humphrey. Cleo, you have moments to act.
I go up to the door and I cast Dispel Magic on the door.
Okay. Yeah, there
And then
is
I
no
open it.
longer a magical seal on the door.
And then I open it.
When you open it, roll me a perception.
Perception. 19.
When the guards knocked on the door, they ran down the stairs and you approached the door. You then heard some scurrying happening inside that room. You swing the door open. You see another door shut, leading outside of the room. Do you shut the door behind you once you're in the room?
Yes.
Okay. So you are now in this room alone. You can tell this is the room where you were pointed to by whoever you talked to downstairs. So you can see what the wedding would look like right now through these curtains. The other thing
Great.
you see is there is a wig rocking on the ground as if it has just fallen.
I am not going to go anywhere. Actually, with my Pass Without Trace, I have to concentrate on it for an hour. I am going to find a spot in this room that is so good for me to hide in, and I'm going to wait and see who the queen is.
The fairy godmother is freaking out in your ear right now. What are you doing? This is causing a scene. This is not what we agreed on.
I say, ma'am, just as easily as I got into this room, I can just as easily get out. And I hide. Can I look for a place to hide?
Yeah, you find a good position behind some thick curtains on the wall that are clearly decorative. There's no window behind him.
Oh my god, and since I'm Skinny Legend, like, you can't even tell I'm there, bitch.
Perfect. The fairy godmother is still in your ear. Only you can hear her. She'll say, great, now you're behind something. I can't see anything. And you're causing a scene. Can you all just get out of there, please?
Ma'am, you're very loud in my ear. If I'm to see who the queen is, or to make sure that it is who I think it is, I need to be here.
As you are lying in wait, a person will open the door that was just closed, reach down, grab the wig, place it back on top of their head. You recognize this person to be Romy and Michelle.
They worked for the.
Veranda Pasterly.
Oh.
Veranda Pasterly.
And she adjusts her wig, puts it back on, and leaves the door again.
Mm.
She goes to that door again.
Yep, she just came into the room to grab her wig and then left again.
Fuck. Okay.
Okay, you have your answer, right? So time to come back.
Ma'am, if it's Romy and Michelle, there's a good chance that Veranda Pasterly is here. Now, I need your help, fairy godmother, because I need you to talk some sense into me right now. Because, in the name of science, I want to go in that room and beat the shit out of this woman.
No, okay.
But Edith
Well?
is on the other side of that wall, and I had to be responsible now. So I'm gonna flip heads or tails.
No. Just listen to the part where you come back and all of you are okay, because right now you're very close to being in trouble there. And if they catch you and put you in the king's dungeon, I can't do anything about that.
There's a little chip on your shoulder that goes, yeah, just do it. Just kill her. It'll be fine.
Clover is shaking right now. I'm going to roll a d4. Odd is leave. Even is go in that room.
Ah.
Ooh. All right, I'm leaving.
Okay.
So I am going to use my highest level spell, and it's Dimension Door, and I am going to exit back into the hallway. Oh, wait, before I fucking do, is there anything in this room that I can nab and steal in the name of science?
In the name of science. What you do see in the room is there is a wedding dress laid out on the bed.
I say, well, this would be the right kind of threads for my quick change, and I take it.
Oh no.
Incredible. So you steal the wedding dress, Dimension Door, out into the hallway.
Edith just stands up and wipes her pants off and her jacket. Oof. Sorry about that.
Yes, is you okay? That looked like hurt bad.
Chip puts their hammer away and goes, it was a bee. We were swatting at a... She's allergic. I was swatting at a bee.
Oh, yeah, stabby flies are bad. I agree.
Stabby flies?
Yeah, stabby flies are bad.
Well, thanks there, Sheila. We're gonna get going now. We got a job to do.
Yeah, you're probably not
And-
supposed to be up here, so downstairs you go. Your stamps show kitchen, so back to the kitchen, please.
All right, thanks. We are looking for our buddy, Cherry. She's a little girl.
As
Have
you
you
say
seen
that, I pop out and I say, ma'am, Cherie is downstairs.
Are you holding the wedding dress?
Oi, yes.
Am I holding the wedding dress?
Yeah.
No, it's tucked in my afro.
Okay.
Lovely.
Am I still invisible?
This all happened well within an hour. So, Cherry, you can say that you've lost them at this point. You've convinced them to look in a room where there's no one. If the rest of you are trying to come downstairs now, I can have you guys meet in the grand hall.
Okay. Oh, hey, friends. I got a lot of tea to spill and dishes that need to be served. And I whisper in Chip's ear and I say, intel on the queen. And then I walk downstairs.
Oi, mate. Let's go.
Yeah, he said he had intel on the queen. We gotta go.
No, I'm not gonna do that because I look at as I was about to like rear back and smack Chip in the mouth. I look at Edith and I say, responsibility.
She's giving him
That's
a big
good.
smile and like a gleam in her eye. Like she's very happy and proud of you.
Okay. Did Edith or Humphrey, were either one of you wearing the glasses that the fairy godmother gave you at any point?
No.
No.
Good. Okay, is there anything else you need to do in this house, or are you heading back down to your locker to book it?
Heading back down to my locker to book it, but looking along the way if there's anything of value in the name of science.
Why doesn't everyone roll me perception real quick?
22.
15.
26.
Some good rolls.
I don't think I've had a good roll all night.
No, it hasn't been a Humphrey day.
Well, Humphrey doesn't exist anymore.
Maybe Chip just doesn't have good rolls.
How dare you dead name me, even though I've been doing it this whole time.
Fuck. Great. As you are leaving, Cleo, you notice that the same flowers that the fairy godmother asked you to take, you see them in every vase. So this house has been adorned with flowers that are not from the fairy world. You also see that there is a shipment of squirrel milk and squirrel cream going into the kitchen area.
Question, what's the difference between squirrel milk and squirrel cream?
Thickness.
Great.
Terrible.
Brandon, I hate that you asked that question.
Well, you gotta know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I say, well, we need to head on back to the fairy godmother's house and let her know all the things that we have found. And I will tell you. And I look at Edith and I say, please be proud of May because Miranda Pastelli is around these parts somewhere. And I did not immediately attack her. So
I'm very proud of you. Good job.
Wait, why didn't you kill her?
Let's get out of here. Let's skedoodle.
I didn't kill her because it would blow our cover.
I'm going to say you guys are having this conversation in the elevator on the way down,
Yes.
as opposed to in the grand hall
Yeah.
of the royalty. So, as you're making your way down having this conversation, you can reach the bottom area. You just now need to enter the locker room to get your stuff, and then you can do as you please.
I quick change into a onesie. It's fluffy and pink.
Nice.
And this time it's an what are those things called? Hedgehog. It's a hedgehog onesie.
Dire hedgehog.
I say, gotta go fast, and I book it out.
I literally, no joke, 2 days ago I bought a Sonic the Hedgehog onesie
Oh, that's awesome.
That's incredible.
for my brother's birthday. It's not for me. It's for my brother.
Oh,
I swear, Your Honor, it's not mine.
why are you indoctrinating your brother into furryhood?
Well, he just had they're having a daughter soon, and I thought it'd be cute to like get her a little Tails outfit and him a Sonic onesie.
Okay, I was gonna make
That's
jokes,
cute.
but that's fucking adorable.
Cute.
That's fucking adorable.
As the four of you enter the locker room, one last perception check.
Okay,
18.
17.
12.
16.
As you four approach your lockers, you see two of them have some liquid coming out of them. One that is labeled Clover and one that is labeled Cherry. Cleo, the liquid from your locker is red, and Cherry, the liquid from your locker is yellow.
Chip says, quick change, and slowly opens their locker and gets back into their regular clothes.
I look at Edith and I look at Humphrey and I say, Humphrey, Edith, Chip, and
Thank
Edith.
you.
There's a liquid that is dripping from our lockers.
What's it taste like?
You gonna lick it?
I'm asking florals.
Okay, I have something because the spell requires touch. I open my locker and touch the liquid, and as I do it, my eyes glow a Xanadu green, and I'm casting Identify.
You know what? I don't even think the spell's quite necessary here. As you open your locker, you see Macaroni McGee has been killed and stuffed into your locker. Pinned to his forehead, there is a note.
Oh my god.
Dead?
Yes.
Okay.
Does
Yes.
the note say dead? Is that what it says?
The note says, "Nice try. You want to fight? Come find me with my favorite pet. I promise this time she'll see you coming."
The way my jaw dropped.
And Cherry, you have come to realize by just sniffing that someone has peed in your locker.
Oh, someone
Oh.
dehydrated.
She will not stand for this.
I say, Fairy Godmother, do you see what's happening?
I think it's time to make a plan.
And by plan, I pull out all of my weapons. I pull my daggers out. It's go time. Yeehaw.
Chip summons their hammer. Very excited looking.
I think the ruse is up, Cleo. And she pulls out her staff and bangs it on the ground.
Sorry, I am going to be using this accent from now on because it makes me feel strong and tall.
It's not the accent that makes the person, it's their actions there, Cleo. And I think that, you know what, you should be standing tall right now.
I quick change into the wedding dress.
That's a perfect way to end this episode. Cleo is now in a wedding dress. Everyone has weapons in hand, We now know who the fight is against and that it's going to be a big one. I wish you all the best of luck in the next episode of Roll Gay Roleplay. Till then, I'm Chris the DM. You can find me on all social media at Chris Drinks Lemonade.
I'm Tisha. You can find the podcast at rollgayroleplay.com.
I'm Brandon. I play Chip, and you can find me at the candy shop. I'll let you hit someone with a lollipop.
Yeah, there we go.
Hi, my name is Katie, and you can find me on our Discord. And I really hope it's not a candy store like the ones Chris is describing.
Yeah, because hi, I'm Jonathan, and candy are people now, so we don't want to hurt them. Actually, I'm sorry, candy are in the business the oldest job in the world, which is sex work, and we don't want to take away from that.
Yeah, don't be a milk dud, be a milk stud. See you next week. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
I'm not pleased.
An RGRP LLC production. Music by Joe Barsanti.